have never, ever, ever mattered to the Democrat Party. Black votes always have.
The Democrat Party have established a house of token niggers. Token niggers.
Democrat Party, they want us to permanently be in a state of fear, racism, white racist Republicans.
They just put a black person in the White House for 8 years. Didn't do anything for us.
Here we go.
Are we such punks that we are so scared to try something different?
The Democrats are very nervous. They do nothing for you, and that was supposed to be automatic. Not anymore.
I'm curious, is this really about the politics? How do we know this is real?
It's legit. You guys have a beautiful home and a lot of family photos.
Yes. A lot of people said that my family was brainwashing me, and that really bothered me.
I've had people that have known me for 7 to 10 years that have texted me and told me that I have a mental illness.
You ready? All right. Moving out.
For my sister at one time to say that you're a traitor.
A traitor to who?
A traitor to my race.
How do y'all feel about black conservatives?
Y'all house Negroes. Y'all just trying to please this white man.
These are lost, disturbed, self-loathing people.
Notice that all of those youngsters had caps on.
So I think some people assume this is a play for votes.
Well, I haven't changed, and I'm not gonna change.
Voting for Trump is not about being a Republican.
Make America great again is for us too.
What does it make you feel like when you wear it?
It makes me feel like a proud American.
You have to defend why you voted for Trump.
Hillary Clinton. That's who they wanted us to vote for over Trump.
Just because you are black, you don't have to be a Democrat.
I am a black gay conservative, and I am proud of that.
We have to start moving like free agents.
What we gotta lose?
The people in this room are going to change America.
Standing in the White House. Not bad. Not bad. The Democrats are very nervous, I will tell you. They do nothing for you, and that was supposed to be automatic. Not anymore. I can live with that. That's true. I was never a fan. You know that, right? In the past, the black community has been promised everything from the Democrats, by the Democrats, and they've gotten nothing. Democrat policies have led to unsafe communities, failing schools, over-incarceration. When I ran for president, I asked black Americans to give me a chance with your vote by saying, what the hell do you have to lose? Remember?
I'm just gonna be honest. I never thought I would ever see this many black people in MAGA hats. President Trump received more votes from black voters than both Mitt Romney and John McCain. And a lot like his presidential campaign, much of the media seems to be dismissing the growth of the black conservative movement, and instead is attacking their character and motives.
We all know African-American Republicans. These are lost, disturbed, self-loathing people who are part of a personality cult for a president who calls for domestic terrorism and a destruction of every norm that makes this country great.
It was not a summit. It was a Make America Great rally. They used some young blacks as props. Notice that all of those youngsters had caps on. It was almost like we're going to dress you for the photo.
And while the Democratic Party historically controls 80 to 90% of the black vote, they don't need to lose that many black voters before they start losing elections. We're in D.C. for the first ever Young Black Leadership Summit, where young black conservatives from around the country have come together here in a conference to be put in front of conservative thinkers to find what is hopefully a physically safe space for them to be both black and conservative in a way they've only been able to do online. I don't know if this is genuine, But I'm really curious to find out from some of the kids who are here this weekend why they're here and what being here actually means to them, what being there meant to them.
Black lives have never, ever, ever mattered to the Democrat Party. Black votes always have. They create this narrative every 4 years that the Republicans are racist. They try to scare us. Are we such punks that we are so scared to try something different because every 4 years they knock for our votes and they say, vote for us because the other guy's racist? This is our time. Make America great again is for us too. We are Americans first and foremost. We have been in this country since 1619, before any other immigrant group.
This is Candace Owens, and at 29, she is the most influential young black conservative voice in American politics.
Black support for Donald Trump has doubled since this time last year. You guys can try to pretend that he is pushing in a racist era in this country when in fact we know the Democrats are the racists, have always been the racist.
The left is incredibly good at linguistics. Planned Parenthood. That sounds nice. I want to plan my parenthood. But in reality, they're murdering babies.
Yeah, hey, I'm Lee. Nice to meet you.
You guys have also not been too nice to me in the press. Hi, how are you?
In less than a year, she went from being relatively unknown to capturing the attention of the president all through social media.
Russian collusion is the dumbest shit that you guys have pulled out in a really long... Really, this is it? Like, this is where... Oh my gosh, if you don't vote for Democrats, if you don't get behind us, the Russians are going to be infiltrating your computers and telling you how to vote. Like, what is wrong with you guys?
Are we really witnessing the evolution of the face of the Republican Party here? Or is this an effort to capture more black votes and nothing else?
Oh, so what you'll realize is we never tell anybody how to vote. This has never been about, for the first time 2 weeks ago, registered as a Republican. I was just, I always call it conservative curious. I knew something wasn't working on the left. They've grown increasingly violent and they seem obsessed with race. It's every single day they're trying to sell to us our own oppression.
Of the Democratic Party, it's been going on for far too long. And we say enough is enough.
We're not voting for people who are not serving our communities and serving our best interests. The only people that are white that we have allowed around us are white liberals. And the only reason why black men are out here stomping on flags and burning them is because the Democrats never taught them how to love that fucking flag.
We're done with the fear-mongering, and we are understanding that despite everything that's been said about President Trump, he's brought more results than the black president that was in office for 8 years prior to him. But the time is now. People are feeling empowered. The time is now for us to stand up and say, it doesn't matter what you call us anymore. We want to be free, and we want to be a piece of the American dream, too.
While these points could be debated back and forth by both sides for literally eternity, this was the standard rhetoric being used throughout the entire event.
In 2008, I voted for Obama simply because I got blacked into it. I'm going to be honest. And he treated us like we are victims. The things that I learned in the hood are very conservative principles. Welfare, lamb for the slaughter. You make money, somebody comes up to you and says, give me 35% of your money, what are you gonna do? Excuse me? Give you what? Give me your gun? Thank you. Thank you. These are very conservative principles that we are raised with, but we don't even know it.
I call myself just a free thinker. It's become a lifestyle. You know, it's who I am.
No one paid us to be here. I absolutely love myself. I am not a coon.
So when people are like, oh, you're just being used by the Republicans. No, you're being disrespectful to me because I know what I'm doing.
Today in this room, I'm so excited because we are going to launch in front of the world a movement that will forever be remembered as a piece of American history, a movement called Blexit, the Black Exit.
While there are only a few hundred people at this summit wearing Blexit t-shirts, there are thousands more online.